I'd say it's another match day vlog, but it's not. I wasn't going to do absolutely anything, to be perfectly honest. I've just been at the night with Jurgen Klopp. Wasn't going to make a video out of it, but it was simply incredible. And it'd be very rude of me to not share all of the footage. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my best. He cries, I cry. There's a lot of cheering, there's a lot of singing, there's a lot of innuendos, there's loads of stuff in here. Jurgen being himself, being absolutely hysterical. And hopefully you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, please do like this video and also subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be up till the early hours doing this, so hopefully you can do that. But yeah, what a way to say goodbye and thank you to Jurgen Klopp. And I'm just so lucky that I was there, so I do hope you enjoy this. Until the next one, up the Reds.
The one thing that I always drift back to is 2016 when we lost the Europa League final. And he walked into a room that was really down. It was the most down I've ever felt, I think, since we lost the league on the last day of the season to Arsenal. And he walked straight into the room and his family, gave his family a kiss, and then he addressed the whole room, walked onto the stage and said, "Feels shit, doesn't it?" And we all went, "Yeah, feels shit, yeah." And he said, "Well, it doesn't feel as shit as it did an hour ago." And we all went, "No, it didn't feel shit as it did an hour ago." And he said, "And imagine it won't feel shit at all in 2 hours when we're all pissed." And instantly the room were there. And he said, "Imagine when we win the Premier League, nobody even remember the Europa League." We all went, "Yeah." He said, "Imagine when we win the Champions League, no one will even remember this at all." We all went, "Yeah." And by the end of that night, John, I was convinced we'd won Europa League. That was how rousing that speech was.
Is that how pissed you were? So I think we're ready. The tables are set. The chairs are set. I'm set. Are you set?
We're all set, yeah.
We're the new Anthem Deck.
I wish there was a pound behind them.
And it gives our great pleasure to collectively welcome to the stage one and only Jurgen Klopp. Thank you very much. I gotta be honest, this is going to be the easiest interview ever.
That's the easiest interview you ever had. Wow. Wow.
So, Jurgen, you feel this love in the room, and you've obviously felt it in the build-up towards the weekend. You've had a week off. How are you feeling now?
Good, actually. No, it was a good week. It was a week of kind of reflection as well. Before the last game, I didn't give myself time really to think properly about it. For me, it was the last game. Or I told myself it's the last game. After that, I have holiday. After the game, it was very special. And then I switched a few days completely off, tried to, and then it was a bit Excited but afraid as well of tonight, because I didn't know how I can deal with that, and it's really crazy what you did here. I mean, it's very special. I know I didn't hear everything what you said, but usually a manager gets sacked at the end of his time. I mean, that's how it is. We all know that. But if a manager leaves like I did, it's different, and obviously, and people give him a farewell. But what you did here tonight, no other club in the world would have done. So I actually. And if any other club would have done it, it would have been probably 10 days after the old fella left. It would have been empty, very, very lonesome show for the host. And I heard now I'm the third Scouser who sold it out. Paul McCartney, Jamie Webster. Or maybe they are here because of the great comedian Peter. I would come to your show, you know.
Maybe I've made the wrong choice.
No. The three situations were completely different. So at Mainz, I was there for 18 years, 7 as a manager, 11 as a player, and we were, the year before, got relegated to the second league, to championship in Germany, and it was clear, if we don't get promoted, everybody needs a change. I need a change, the club needs a change, stuff like that. So then it would have been not right to carry on. Everybody saw it the same way. And that's why when the last game happened, we could have still got promoted. We had to win and another team had to lose, and I would have stayed. It was clear. If we go to the Bundesliga, I stay. So it was really different because the whole game was a completely normal game until final whistle. And in that moment I knew that's it. So, but different. Next step in my career, cannot stay at Mainz forever, stuff like this. Dortmund, different situation. The team needed a different approach, different whatever. We always, the best players got always sold, stuff like this. And you cannot just carry on like that. But a good team, but I was not the right manager anymore. So I'm now here, and I know that a lot of people don't believe when I say I'm running out of energy. Because I don't in private life. And it's not that I cannot get up in the morning. When I talk about running out of energy, how I understand it, the manager of Liverpool FC I know you all work hard, and it's probably really, I mean it, much harder than me. The difference is I get watched from the public all the time, which makes it a bit annoying from time to time, let me say it like that. But the main thing is, in my job, you cannot do it on 90%. Other jobs, you get through it. For a week or two, you do it at 90%, it's fine, nobody gets through it. But if you are the boss, the manager of a club like Liverpool FC, you have to be on top of your game. And I feel I'm not anymore. And then I cannot be here as a passenger. Everybody likes the passenger, but nobody needs the passenger, and I'm not doing the job anymore. And I realized that, and that's the moment when I told everybody. And the next thing is, and then so I don't want to bore you, but it's just that's how it is. So, and then the next thing is just, why is that early? And that early was important as well. Imagine we play against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I stand in the stadium and say, families walking around and say, by the way, I fuck off. So that doesn't work. So, and it doesn't work. That the club would have problems, and that's when you are responsible for a club like this. You have to make sensible decisions, and that's what I did. Was it the right, for me, absolute right, for the club, the right one? The timing we couldn't change. The timing we couldn't change. If we could have changed it, we would have changed it. If we wanted to play the best possible season, and yeah, in the end it was a good season, not a perfect season, but it was good, and now it's a basis. And if you want, we helped the new manager already by not winning everything, so he can improve a little bit. Imagine we would have won the quadruple this year. Yeah, great.
There's going to be loads and loads and loads of things that you can draw on the list and say, I'm really going to miss this. What is the first thing that you won't miss about the job?
Won't. All media. So, no, it is. It's not. Wait. It's honestly. We had in the end, we had a really nice farewell with the people, the media guys who followed us over the years, and we had a good relationship over the years. These are people that do the job and they have to inform the public. I get that 100%. It's other stuff. It's rather that the TV interviews, you have like 15 after a game or so. They all ask the same questions. That means I read recently I'm manager for 1,080 games, 81 games or something like that. That means I have nearly 20,000 interviews after the game. That's a horrendous number, it's crazy. They ask the same question, I cannot answer differently. When you win, it's easy, you can talk about the players. He was brilliant, he scored 4 goals. When you're losing and don't go for your own players, 70% of the things you could say are gone. I cannot say, if he's too dumb to put a ball over the line, we'll deny it. So you cannot say that, and I will never do that. But that means it gets really intense with these interviews. So that's the part, really, I will not miss that. But I will miss mainly people, really people. It's the people sitting up there, friends, the people I worked together with, closely together with for 8.5 years, and we all will miss, my whole family will miss it. It was just, the decision to come to Liverpool was definitely, besides getting married to Ulla, the best decision of my life. It was unbelievable. Now she will cry. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if you decide to leave Ulla, I don't think you'll sell out an arena ticket. On that point though, who's give me a job, we're going whether you like it or not, or was it a case of this is going to work for all of us?
Yeah, it's always a case of that. I mean, maybe the boys, we have obviously, our boys are adults for a long time already, but they are both football maniacs, and I told the story before. My agent was there as well, he's my best friend as well, so when he called me, and it was like, yeah, Liverpool is interested, and we were together in that moment, but because he was on the phone, I couldn't speak properly, and then it was like, who is it, was the question, I just said without speaking. And the boys were like, and Ulla was just looking at, right? And I looking what he talked about, and then it was but she knew immediately it was decided. But it's the same. So it's the club, yes, the club, you realize if you're not in football and you come to Liverpool and you go to a football stadium, you fall in love with football without understanding the game at all. It's just about the atmosphere you can create. It's absolutely ridiculous. And all the people we met over the years were so nice. It's crazy. They're all friends for life. It's crazy. So that's how it is. Who would have thought that? I came here when I was nearly 50. I had enough friends in my life and made some of the best here. So it's absolutely crazy. So I thought I will go to England, but obviously I went to Scousland. I thought I speak English, and then I realized that's completely useless in this city. Since I understand John's jokes, I know, now I'm at home. Huh?
Yesterday, I put a thing on my Instagram account, which you don't yet follow, but you're going to. And I said, if you were a supporter of Liverpool, there's one question that you wanted to ask Jurgen Klopp, what would it be? And you said that you'd actually looked at that and saw the questions. And there seemed to be a few things coming out, but the one that was standing out is, what's the real question, and has it got something to do with FSG not backing you?
I don't understand that. That's just the world we are living in. It's the world we are living in. So can anybody mention that the city of Liverpool would be the club, and LFC would be the club with endless money? Endless money. You can spend what you want. Kylian Mbappe comes here, Bellingham comes here, Haaland comes here. It doesn't fit. It's not us. It is not us. But, and that's how it is. On honestly, they have no problem with it. People can judge me for the finals I lost, no problem at all. And there are some out there they do that, or they judge me for the finals we won. Then it's fine as well. I couldn't care less, to be honest. No, I couldn't. And we won what we won, and we tried as hard as we could. But we did it the Liverpool way. That's how I see it. Yeah. And that means this city, where the city came from over the last decades, where the club came from again over the last maybe since the 90s, where we didn't win anything anymore for a while, and it's so impressive what we did together, and I mean together our owners as well, because I know them. They're good people. It's not that they are not bothered about what we think and you need money, always ask only for money or just like that. We had hard conversations, but what we did, and other clubs didn't do that at the same time. Just to make sure, we built 2 new stands, 2, 3. Main stand, 2, 3. In my time, 3, 2. How many? 3. That's what I said. So, a lot. We built a new training ground, which is state of the art. It's outstanding. Not too big, not too fancy, but a proper training ground, believe me. So we built now in that, we bought Melwood back, which is the dumbest thing I ever heard that we sold it in the first place. But we bought it back for the ladies. So the city developed, the mood. Then people say, yeah, in this last 8.5 years, we helped the mood in the city. Good, that's the job we have to do. But imagine if football would be shit and you just sit at home and think, oh, the football is shit. It's about you to create the mood, to create the atmosphere. It's always about you. You are in charge. You are the club and the club is you. You decide in which direction it goes. That's really, really important. And the owners do what owners do. Surprise. Owners want to earn money. Ooh. Sorry to tell you that. But it's not that they earn money now on a daily basis. They invest something, and that's how the whole world goes. But we should be really happy that we have these owners and not guys who bought London clubs and stuff like this. Imagine that. I wouldn't have survived a year at Liverpool. Yeah, great development, but not good enough. Sack him, and then a year later sack him, and then a year later sack him, and then finally they play a football where everybody thinks, oh, they might be back, and they sack the manager anyway, and they think, so, and that's really, it's somewhere, it's always somewhere the grass is greener, on the other side of the fence or whatever. We have owners that feel responsible for the club. Are they the best in the world? I don't know the others, so I cannot say that, but they worked really hard as well that we were successful. And so that's why I felt supported. If other people then make of it, if he would have got supported more, he would have won more. I have no clue. We did it as good as we could, and I'm fine with it. That was good. That was really good. Here we go.
But for you, because there's no sound to this, when you came back and people said, like, we're going to do a parade, obviously you've won trophies in the past, what was the you know, you've been up all night, it's been a long day, was anyone thinking, oh, do we have to do this, is it going to be worth it?
No, this is part of this is getting the trophy and showing the trophy is the same thing. You get it in Madrid and you bring it home and you want to show it to the people. This is what we want, not what we as team want, that's what we want. This is the best one. It's much better than the trophy celebration in the stadium, which is already pretty good. But this is all about, that was the biggest, we cannot change it, but the big regret, becoming champion and not having that. That is really ridiculous. But somehow it fits to Liverpool a little bit, going through the shit, but that's really, we win the league in the, it's COVID, come on. As if COVID would be invented a few kilometers away. So, just to take it, but we did as good as we could. So, no, honestly, it's all about that. It's all about that. And looking in the eyes of the people, old people, like smashing their heart is absolutely crazy. The love you feel at these moments, you cannot describe. It's the best thing you can do. I would recommend it. I would get out, ask the doctor to give recipe out for it, subscriptions for that. prescriptions, right? But this is fantastic. Wow.
You were saying, boss, that the with the bus crawling at 5 miles per hour past. A bus that's crawling at 5 miles per hour past people whose lives had changed within that 24 hours. Holding up pictures of dead relatives that couldn't be there. The only way to bring them here to thank you was to hold pictures up. It was almost like your relationship with the fans changed in that precise moment.
It's, the whole thing is, it goes all too quick. You have to watch it back. Usually I would say for the future, I would love to have, for once, a cameraman directly here on my shoulder, or camera on my shoulder, just to watch it back at home, because it goes too quick. You see the pictures afterwards from outside, that's fine, but the only thing here was looking for the family. They were on the roof. Yeah, now I got them. Yeah. The crazy guys there now. No, it's really, really super special. It's all about that. That's where you realize we arrived exactly in the right place, and that all together. You cannot describe it. Everybody, each player would say that it's the best you can do, much better than anything else.
Well, but as you said, the other achievement that equaled that in terms of the mountain that you climb is bringing home the Premier League after 30 years. But the heartbreaking thing was the environment in which it happened. Is, as you said, it's the shit that Liverpool faces at time. If there was going to be a club to win the Premier League during COVID,
of course,
fucking had to be us. And one of the things that I do want to ask you, because it came up time and time again in that list of questions, and there's a reality to this situation. You know, you leave this club, and you leave this club having won the Premier League once. There could be a court decision that means you've won the Premier League 3 times.
If you organize a bus parade, I'm in. How long it takes, I don't care.
Right, we've got Steve Rotherham in the Metro Mayor, and we'll close the road, we'll have a parade. Oh, yes, definitely. Because ultimately, the problem with football is there are so many layers that influence it, and some of it is out of your control.
Yeah.
You can only control what's on the pitch.
That's again, I accepted long ago. We get judged by that. So it's not winning the league for. You might remember the game we played against Man City when the ball was pretty much in John Stones. It was like, what was it? 11 something. So then City won at Burnley. The ball was in exactly the same distance. So like, wow. So can you be more unlucky? Maybe, I don't know. It's just a fact. It's not that I think wake up in the night and think, oh my God, 11 inches. Oh, oh, and that would be. Yeah, sorry. So, but it's the handball of Rodri, come on. It was against Everton, I mean, everything came together. I remember exactly how it was. So, but I'm still a happy man, so it's honestly, I came in here tonight. I mean, it would obviously change a few things, but not for me personally. If I come in here tonight and say goodbye, and you say, would you be in a different mood if we would have won the league 3 times or 1 time? I know it's all about success, but the relationship we created is independent of trophies. It is. It relies, it's based on really on trust, on togetherness, on experience we made together, on things we went through together. The trophies are important if we don't win anything, you have the farewell party after 1.5 years, and it's not the same, obviously. So, but it's really about that. It's really what we should take for the future. I learned it so early. I had to learn it so early in my life anyway, but as a manager as well. Not getting promoted for a point, and then a year later not getting promoted for a goal, teach you something. So you can try absolutely everything and you still get nothing for it. But if you don't try, you definitely get nothing. And so we kept trying, and from time to time the things came together, it clicked, and we won things. I mean, we went in 3 Champions League finals. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know if you've spoke to Arnie Slot. I don't know if one manager leaves and speaks to the other one. But if he was to phone you up, you have?
Oh yeah.
And how did that go?
Oh shit. No, he's a good guy, but a really good talk. A really good talk. Oh yeah. But it's already out, huh? It's already out. No, really. No, I spoke to pretty much everybody of the new leadership team. It's good. He's a good manager, really good manager.
But your association with the city continues because you're going to remain as an ambassador of the Liverpool Foundation.
Yes.
If it's not been made clear to everybody, all the proceeds out of tonight is going to the foundation for its work around the city. And obviously you will be associated with Liverpool Football Club until such time you might be somewhere else. Within that hiatus, within this holiday period, would you be available if he was to phone you up and just say, Jurgen, what would your advice be? And have you ever done that with a previous manager? Like here, Kenny Dalglish would be the obvious question.
Kenny that's a really good example. So, Arne, everybody who has my number, pretty much the whole world has my number, however reason, can call me. I don't think it's necessary, but speaking about Kenny, for example. So years and years and years ago, 2006, at the World Cup, I was a very, very young manager in Germany. We were in the first division at the time. I met Franz Beckenbauer and Pele, how you say Pele? The Brazilian fella, pretty good player.
If you're from St. Helens, you say Pele.
Wow, he wouldn't have recognized himself as the Pele. So I met these guys, and I didn't know that I will be kind of, I don't know, famous in the future, stuff like that. But these 2 guys, the best people you can meet, the most humble, the most nice, and I was really nobody in that moment, but we met and they treated me outstanding, like a friend, a younger friend, but a friend. So, and they taught me just whatever happens to your life, you don't have to change. You are either a good guy or dickhead, you used that word already. So, and whoever listens to it, you still can be the good guy or the other guy. So, and then I come here and I meet Kenny, and Kenny's exactly that category. So 2 of the best players in the world, and then Kenny Dalglish here, and came here and treated me from the first day like his friend. It just took me 3 years to understand that. Obviously, I understood earlier, but wonderful person. And we didn't have these conversations like, what would you do here, what would you there, and I don't expect these kinds of conversations in the future with me. Not at the club. I hope nobody sees the necessity in that. But for said, for the city, I would love to. We would love to. Just it cannot become always an autograph hunting thing when I come and when we want to do something good for the city, and these guys stand out there and ask me for signing 5 million things. That has to stop at one point in my life, to be honest. My right arm is falling off. So, but we would love to help if we can. We got the key of the city, and it means so much more than you might think. It is incredible. It's absolutely incredible because obviously over the years we learned a lot about each other. But I'm still German, so even when I was 9 years in England, we don't do these kind of things. To become the city, the key of the city. I'm not sure what you have to do in Germany for that, but it's not only coaching a football team. So it means a lot, and it comes with responsibility, and I love to live this responsibility as much as we can.
Tonight, let's meet the trophies that Jurgen Klopp delivered to us as Liverpool fans. First trophy up is carried by a man who was one of the club's greatest ever signings, one of the world's best footballers. Carrying the League Cup, please welcome Joe Barnes.
You want to hear him sing?
Joe Barnes, ladies and gents. With the Community Shield, please welcome on a former Liverpool ladies defender, Becky Easton, with the Community Shield.
When is he coming back here?
A player now with the best minutes per goal ratio of any player in the club's history, carrying the Club World Cup, John Aldridge. Sydawi. Next up, ladies and gents, boys and girls, our super sub, the big moment of Saint Etienne in 1977, who can forget that? Please welcome with the League Cup, David Fairclough. In 1992, this fella lifted the FA Cup as our captain with the FA Cup. Please welcome Mark Wright. They all want one last hug. Even Wrighty. Get it up there, Wrighty. Two more to go. This was Kenny Dalglish's first signing back in 1985. He won 3 league titles, 2 FA Cups with the Premier League trophy. Steve McMahon. Nobody turns down Steve McMahon or they don't live to see the next day. And with a very famous trophy, a very famous lifelong Liverpool fan, somebody who famously lifted the European Cup in Paris back in 1981, 7 league titles, 2 European Cups, 2 League Cups, 2 UEFA Cups, an FA Cup and a European Super Cup with the Champions League trophy, Phil Thompson.
He delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know he'll win the Premier League, you know he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. Yo! I'm so glad that Jurgen is red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know he'll win the Premier League, you know he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know we'll win the Premier League, you know he said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we win the Premier League, you know, he said so. I'm in love with him and I'll be fine. I'm so glad that Jurgen is red. I'm so glad he delivered what he said. Jurgen said to me, you know, we win the Premier League, you know, he said so. I'm in love with him, I feel fine.
one thing I have to, yeah. Then, I thought now, at this 3-minute break, or whatever, 5, and I thought about it, and I don't think there's any other city in the world who would do something like that tonight. It's just don't think it's not possible. But, what I really love about it, and it's a bit strange that it's mainly about me, that's really strange, but what I really love about it, that in difficult times, we could see it like that, we took our time again to celebrate tonight 3 things. Music, outstanding, best musicians in the world live in this city. Football, and life. Thank you very much. You are outstanding. I love you to bits. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah. That's it now. Yeah. I have nothing to say anymore. If you want to sing a song, go for it. Yeah. But I'm fine. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jurgen, the love that exists in this room exists because you built it, you created it, you made something that we will never forget. Whatever you do for the rest of your life, you have a home here, and there is a place where you go that will carry a piece of our heart with you. So on behalf of everyone here, those who've seen you come, some of those who will not be able to see you go, we thank you for the belief you gave us, for the memories you gave us, and for the love you taught us about. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm so glad that Jurgen is a red. I'm
I got home and realised there was no outro, so I'll do one dead quickly and probably see the dog in the background there. What an incredible night. So special to be there. What a joy it was to support the Reds whilst Jurgen Klopp was at the helm. What else can we say but thank you to him. We're going to miss him, but life goes on. We hope he enjoys his retirement or whatever it is that he's doing. But truthfully, only this club does things like this. The fact that I was stood for 10 minutes after everyone had left inside that arena, just singing his song as it was bouncing, says everything you need to know about what that man's done for us as fans, and also what it says about our fan base. Two incredible things came together, Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool Football Club, and it was an incredible ride. So yeah, for the very last time, thank you so much, Jurgen Klopp. It's been just unbelievable.